I know. We're back in Novigrad. It's a little bit unexpected while also being entirely expected as we spend a significant amount of time here. Now, we did learn recently that this is the largest city in the world. There's some loot back here? When did I get in a fight back here? Hello, hello. Well, thanks. Maybe they got in a fight with each other. We'll take some of that action. Love that. Where was I? We found out this is the largest city in the world, apparently. Whether it's true or not, I have no way to fact check it, but it's definitely the largest city we have encountered here in The Witcher. We're going to head out of Novigrad for but a moment, as we are actually coming up on an important milestone here. No, it's not watching that whole group over there. Oh, we're falling over. They spawn in right here, so if we run quick enough, there's always like 150 NPCs just hanging out right here. It's spreading out. No. We're coming up on an important milestone.
I heard the legends of the White Wolf.
Yes. We're going to make our way over to the islands of Skellig. And, if I've done this correctly, we're going to make our way to this harbor right here. This looks like the spot we want to be. And that important milestone is actually the end of Act 1. Where if we divided the Witcher contracts into, or the main story quest into 3 acts, we're actually closing in on the very end of Act 1. We probably still have another, like, somewhere between 4 and 10 hours to go. But we are actually, like, about to finish the first major story beat in The Witcher 3. Which is very exciting, as I think it's been really, really good. We don't always get to say that or get to experience that. In this case, I think we definitely have. In addition, as we come to the close of Act 1, I would really like to... Trying to get off my horse here. I would really like to have an opportunity for some new armor. Come on, Quen. Got him. And we're going to hunt that down.
Pathetic.
I don't know if we're actually going to start this kind of next section with... I don't know if we're going to start this next section with the new armor. Man, I like letting them fight. Like, I don't know if I'm going to like it, but it's time to go get some officially. Come on, bandits. Gotcha. Come on. Whoa, boy. Well, for wearing all that fur, I really thought he would take, like...
Ever fight a Witcher?
I thought he would take quite a bit more fire damage. Man, these shield guys are the worst. Come on. Dude. We need to find a way to, like, consistently break these shields. Because I'm lighting him on fire, and he doesn't care at all.
Mistake.
Dude. Got him. I'm serious. The shield guys are just the worst. I have not quite figured out which one of my spells or moves we need to use to get around them. I'm much happier to let them fight. So, we're closing in on the end of Act 1. We're closing in on the close of the first main story beat, and I thought we should do kind of 2 major things here. One, we should pick up a new set of armor, as we've been using the same armor since the start, which is absolutely... Oh, there's kind of a big hill there. I thought these were closer together than they were. That's okay. Which is absolutely not optimal. We are using, like, some pretty trash gear, which is... I really thought we'd be able to, like, sneak our way up right there. But according to my notes...
Move it.
No, not happening. Okay. That is where a good set of armor is. So we'll see if we can't get up there. Not exactly sure this is the right thing to do. Oh, it's a lot of mountain actually. Okay. We will go the long way. That's fine. And by the long way, I just mean like go to the big cave. Well, this is interesting. It's not
so fast, Roach.
It's not showing up on my map as we approach this. Sorry, Roach. Which of course is love fires. It's not showing up on my map at all that this thing's even here. Well, this is super weird. Is that water? Yes, it is. Huh. Yeah, Skellige just seems a little rough. Like the textures? There's something big and mean up there. I thought I saw like a treasure chest here, though. I can't see anything, dude. This is terrible. We got to figure this out. There it is. There's something here. Huh. Manuscript on superior something. This is sprint swimming, by the way. We might just die here. Oh boy, we are off the script, I gotta tell you. I was just gonna walk over here, pick up this armor. Please say this is like air. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. What is over there? Oh, it's those golems. Oh. We haven't seen these guys in a little while. Hi. Hey. I wonder, can we mind control one of them? That's the wrong spell. Try again. Oh, actually, we might be able to. No. Excuse me, sir. There we go.
What now, you piece of filth?
Is that poison? I did not know these gargoyles spit poison, sir. What if you didn't? Goodness, a gargoyle heart? Oh. I wonder if there's like an intoxication or whatever we can take. One of the toxins to... It looks like a nest. To get our what do you call it? Some night vision. I don't know, there's got to be something from the Catskills. There must be a really big golem up there. It is shaking the entire cave. We have made a small mistake. How do we get out of here even? Oh my goodness. I think the breadcrumbs want us to go back the way we came. Okay. Yeah, they absolutely do. Wait, hold on. There's a chest over there. Going towards that. Again, we're sprint swimming. And visibility is weak. Yeah, we were going to go see Dandelion and Novigrad, but I was like, hey, this is one of the last quests here for us, like main quest in Act 1. Man, let's get some new armor. There's good armor on this island in Skellige. Next thing you know, superior moon dust. Is this the one we came in from? I think we're actually going the opposite direction. Or this is exactly where we came in. I'm not sure. I would like to read the bestiary on the gargoyles as well. Be kind of curious to know what they're about. This seems different. I just can't see. No. We have somehow journeyed deeper into the cave. Okay, hold on. One of these. One of these, get our torch back out. Okay, well. Sometimes the only way out is through. Hopefully we didn't miss too much. Hopefully this goes somewhere. We don't have to like backtrack all of this. Mercy. Another jump here? Ah. Cannot loot this guy. I don't know. Maybe he's not lootable. I saw there's like a corpse under us as well. A skeleton or something. Oh boy. Also not lootable. Whoever was stomping around, like shaking the earth. Not here. Oh, bandits. Wow.
Fuck you.
Hello there, Mr. Bandit. Get him. That's my favorite thing. Just the Jedi mind trick these guys. And then they just ace all their friends for me. Love that. So. These bandits have like a whole lot of nothing. Are we? Where are we? How did this work out? Oh, this is terrible. So we started here. We went into a cave about here. And we came out here. we just need to get like around here. Oh no. Well, that's okay. We'll try and summon our trusty steed. Not as good as war crimes, but we'll take him. Roach, what are you doing down there? He's just having a drink, I guess. But let him be. Try again. Roach. There we go. Okay. Reset the clock. Let's go try and get that armor. I don't even remember where it is now. I had like a little mental note of like, don't be bandits. Okay, not bandits. Okay, hold on. Excuse us. Excuse us. Pardon us. Coming through. Yeah, when we showed up here, the people were like, hey, there's a little bit of a spooky thing going on. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, goodness. I think it had some kind of like invisible tower. Okay, we stay here and loop to the left. Okay.
Come on now.
Go. Apparently somewhere up this hill of this whatever this. Oh, goodness. Really? I was like absolutely not expecting this to be so treacherous. Silly me. Oh, what is that? Oh boy. Might not be a proper dragon, but it's pretty close. What in the world? What are you doing? Is this actually the way to get up? To do like this, like, climbing? Maybe we've done something wrong. Why is this so slippery? We jump up that way, you think? Well, the goats can get up there, but I mean, we're not a goat. There we go. Ah! Yeah, those things are new. Maybe they're not. It just says sirens. Okay, we'll try and leave them be for a minute and see if they chase us. Okay, we can't do anything till they're gone.
Time to end this.
There we go. You can't climb, loot, or interact with things when you're in combat. Oh! Okay, this is actually like a lot harder to get up than I was expecting. Well, I think we go towards the goats. Okay, that was a good jump. I love this rock just spawns these crows. Why is this so slippery? Mercy. Whoa, whoa. Those goats make it look easy. It is actually like really treacherous up here. I had no idea this was going to be so difficult. I don't think we can make that jump. I think we need to like go down that side. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. It's like turning me around entirely. This is intense. I really thought we would not be billy goating around. I thought this would just be like, I don't know, like treasure at a bandit camp or something. It's right there. Grab it. Grab it. Ah. How's this? Okay. But I'm seriously doubting we find any bandits up here at this point. I mean, what a terrible location for a bandit to try and, like, banditry. There's no one to rob. It's not even, like, a good hideout. What are you going to eat up here? Rocks? Alright, so I don't actually know where the armor is, other than it's up on this hill, which I thought was going to be, like, good enough. I'm wrong. This is actually going to be quite an... Oh! Maybe a bit of an ordeal to try and figure out. Okay, there we go. Another little treasure chest here. Nothing pertinent in there. I wonder if those harpies eat the goats. Maybe they do. Anybody home? Ah! Well, maybe someone lives up here. There's a lantern on, which we just turned off. Hope they don't need that. A wine stone. Huh. Let's turn the lantern back on. I feel kind of bad if we, like... Someone needs that lantern and we just turned it off. But... What an inhospitable place. The cold, the rain, the monsters. Oh, I can hear a place of power. No way. Okay.
Dandelion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
There's a fast travel point up here. It's kind of weird. Let's check out the place of power first. There we go. Why is this thing like a quest item? It's like red. We can loot it? Trial of Dexterity completion token. Huh. No one has given us a trial of Dexterity yet, but if they do, they're going to be shocked when we have it already. Do we go for it? Do we just ski down this? I mean... Maybe we missed it. Maybe it was like down in that. We can always like fast travel back, right? Confirming, we missed it. Yeah, we got to go back to the castle we were just at. But I want to try and slide down this. We need to go back the way we came, where we were jumping up, like right kind of down this way. See if we can't. It was somewhere in here. We didn't like do a good enough job of exploring here. Yeah, there we go. There's a door. I don't actually know where in here. My notes say up the mountain in the castle. Right, very nice. Ignite. Very nice. There's a glowing chest in that back corner. Sure. Make sure we've got Gwent active. Witcher signs it. Oh, it goes down. Okay. Huh. We're going to have to find a way to go back up, I suppose. What do you think lives in a castle like this? Old vampire, maybe? If not an old vampire, maybe we'll get something else spooky, like... He's open? Oh, boy. Yeah, like that. That's something else spooky. Anybody else want to jump out? No? Okay. We did pick up the Ballad of somebody. Here, are these nicer boots? They look nicer. They're not nicer. How about pants? A lot more armor. Yikes. Put some perspective on just how underleveled our gear is. Okay, so we picked up the Ballad of something. I think it always goes to the bottom. And is it a quest item? I think quest items end up on top. There it is. And it's a song. Interesting, one of the last lines there said, Niflgaard knows to suture strife with coin. Like you can fix problems with money. It's an interesting like outsider view on Niflgaard. You think we pull that lever and all the cages open up and all the like monsters come out? I bet. Oh boy. Maybe we will light these torches. We're about to fight like 20 wraiths in here or something. I was just going to leave them, but I bet this opens up all the gates, like the one upstairs and these ones. In which case, it'll probably be nice just to... Are these already going out? Well, never mind. More. We're going to pull the lever. We're going to pull the lever. Yep, there you go. No. Wow, there's like a corpse like this, and then like a very healthy looking corpse. Darn. I'm so glad lock-on works down here. Isn't that incredible? Oh my goodness. Where was I? I mean, they have like fresh chains, old corpses, fresh corpses with black magic dolls. Yeah, this is a spooky place. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, and the door shut behind us. Dude, we have made a mistake. Wow. Not a small mistake either. We have somehow gone into like... I knew it! I knew we were getting ambushed by something spooky down here. I wasn't ready. I thought this was just going to be just kind of a regular thing. Really? 2 for 2? Dude.
How do you like that silver?
Yeah, how do you like that silver, huh? Goodness. I feel like we've farmed a lot of wraiths. Like, a lot more than, like, anyone needs to farm. Like, goodness. Okay, we can go left or right. Looks like that's the way. All right, we're going the only way we can. We cannot save right now? Okay, that was spooky times 2. I thought we were actually, like, in more trouble than I knew. Like, I know we're in some trouble here, but I'm kind of hoping that, like, with our skills, our equipment, our knowledge, that we're going to be able to, like, there we go, get our way out. There's always that possibility that we won't. We just die here. All right. Where are we? All right, this is the main room. Okay, well, it's all working out then. Hypothetically, let's just walk around first, see if anybody jumps out. Nothing? Okay. I'm hoping this is the jazz right here. This chest here with the blue glow. Moment of truth. Okay, there we go. Look at that. There's the bear armor, as well as the Chronicles of Clan Tusarch and the Ballad of Witcher Gerd. Legendary. Trying to read the notes when it pops up. See if it'll tell us anything pertinent. Oh, it really is a ballad about the Witcher. Okay, yeah, he's it's a song. Okay, wow. And apparently the Jarl told Gerd of a Shriga or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're apparently missing 3 more parts of the bear school gear. I think specific. Whoa. Really, dude? There's one right behind us. Yeah, I'm really trying to dodge here. Very unsuccessful. There's another one still. Knew we were going to get jumped in here. Well, if we ever needed Essence of Wrath or Spectre Dust, we're probably about to be slot capped on that. Mercy. What do they want us to actually search? Oh, wow, okay. So way over here, and way over here might be the rest of at least 2 other parts. Huh. Okay. I wasn't like all that invested. I just wanted the armor. I thought the armor would be like good enough. Just so we had options, but I don't know. Does it work? Alrighty. Well, this has been something. And the quickest way back might actually be just to go down the hill. Maybe we should be like full health first. I know it's like getting dark, but... Well... Maybe there's a slightly less like dangerous like entry point. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll take that. Does this put us right at the village, or... No, there's this, like... Yeah, there we go.
Got me eye on you.
Okay. Yes, there are people we can play Gwent with here. We're not playing Gwent with them. Who said that? My goodness. Let's at least grab one, maybe. I don't know. Like this one we're pretty close to, I feel like, by the old watchtower. Oh, but it's in a cave. Nah. Let's go back to our master armor and just see if we can actually craft this jazz. There is a good possibility we won't be able to like craft this stuff even.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Looking to craft some armor.
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Okay. So we picked up the chest armor for the, let's see here. What do we have? Ursine armor, and we are missing components. We need 2 shirts. Really? Okay. And it's going to cost $265 plus the 121. Pretty expensive. Maybe we'll just wait till we find 2 shirts. That's fine. What about the boots? Okay, we picked up the boots. We are short on 1 fur scrap. It's going to cost 32 to buy. I think we'll buy it. I think that's fine. I think we can get away with that. All right. You've picked up the first item in a set of Elite Witcher gear. Thank you. Such items can be upgraded by taking them to a craftsman and providing an appropriate diagram. So hang on to them even if you find something better. It's a really important tooltip. All right, we have the Ursine. I didn't realize we were on like that screen. Whoops. We have the Ursine boots. Okay. Put the boots away. Let's look at the pants. And pants. We have all the parts for that. So they need silk, cured leather, silver, leather scraps, and monster liver. Okay. Go and grab that. Okay. So we have the pants, the boots. Let's try the gloves maybe. Can we at least get the gloves? Look at that. We'll need cured leather, dark iron ore, silver, leather straps, and monster tongue. Okay. Gonna grab that. And you know what? I'm feeling a little silly. Let's just buy it. We've got the money. What else are we going to spend it on right now? Even if this isn't like long-term the direction we go, we're going to go ahead and grab it. Components missing. Buying components. Okay. Crafting. Okay. So let's hop out of here and take a look at how it looks.
Take care now.
So we have been wearing, maybe let's make it morning. The sun is up. It's a little dark. We've been wearing the starter gear, which I like very much. I think it looks cool. I think our medallion stands out. And I'm a big fan. Now, if we go into our armor, though. For perspective, the Ursine armor. Okay. Whoops. How do we compare? There we go. So the armor we're wearing is the Warrior's Leather Jacket, which provides a total of 30 armor. 30. The Ursine armor has 135, so it's about 4 times better. Now, we're going to lose some elemental resistances and whatnot, but it's a pretty big jump in power. Now, you can see here on the left here, we need to be level 20 to wear this, and we're level 19, so we're very close to being able to put on this full set, which would be a pretty big jump for us in power level. I don't know if I'm going to like the look of it. It's a problem for another day. Right now, though, at the very least,
Geralt.
What do you have in stock? At the very least, we do have a set of upgraded armor as we come here into Act 2. So if we do decide that we want to... If we do decide we want to upgrade our armor, which I think we'll try to, like swap it out. At least maybe we won't use the top. We'll use all the other parts. I don't know how that'll look. But I really like this like light chainmail looking top. I think it looks good. Like that's right now, you know, a little bit important to me because we kind of spent a lot of time in cutscenes. Let's look at the sword we grabbed, and it is not better. Okay. That's fine. Okay, these are currently our best weapons and stuff. We're approximately like 100 XP away from that level up. Perfect. Let's go ahead and make our way over to... I was going to say the capital of the world, but the capital... Novigrad docks. We're in Novigrad. Okay. This is, apparently the largest city in the world. We're going to find out here. A couple of things. We have gone to the docks a couple of times, and almost every time we go here, it almost always seems like there's something going on that is worth like interacting with. Let me change my quest marker here so it'll like leave me alone. There we go. But we haven't like wandered here like in daylight or when we're not doing a quest. Just kind of want to see what's around. Huh. Just loot anything? Nobody cares? Whoops. Lit a torch. Whose warehouse is this? They just let us in to take stuff. This is great. Same time next week? I mean, troll. There's a dark iron ingot. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Well, silly me. We should have come here earlier. Who knows when this stuff would have come in handy. Like, we just used that dark iron ingot for... Or dark iron or something for crafting our Witcher gear. Book we haven't read. Or maybe we have. And yeah, I thought before we went to Dandelion, we make a loop at the docks to see what there is to find down here. As again, it's a place we've like ended up at a few times, but I don't feel like we've like properly gone to. Look at our map here. Okay, let's go down to the point at the end, maybe. King Bigger Henchmen. Man, name the band. Hold on. There we go. Name this band. Wrong answers only. Hold on, overview this. There we go. What is this band? What do we call these boys? I don't know. I think they need a name though. Can we actually take like a nice photo of these guys? That'd be fun. Wow. Okay, never mind depth of field. Get out of here with that. I kind of like trying to get the fact that they're like hanging out barefoot. A little too low. Maybe a little too high. I do love a good photo mode. These are my favorite. All right, perfect. Yep, there we go. Whew. Well, leave a comment. Let me know if that was a band you saw like about to like perform on stage, right? What would you name that band? Can we go up there? What's up here? Nothing. Cool. We get on the roof? No, that's the animation for you cannot climb this. Poor people, dock hands.
You heard? Monsters
Girl.
prowling the outskirts.
Rumours. The hierarch and the guard would never allow it.
Really? So how would you explain my wife's cousin getting murdered, his corpse reduced to bloody scrap?
Wouldn't know where my parrot is. The girl who be fled from the south.
Did you just ask me where your parent is? Somebody just said, hey, white one over here. Do you know where my parrot is?
Come one, come all.
Got some addicts over here, some merchants.
Barber, let alone my wares.
Oh, look, they're like working on boats here and stuff. Cool. Got some boat builders, some carpenters.
You look familiar. Have I ever walloped you?
I don't know, you might have.
Why is there never enough rum?
That's a great question, sir. There's actually like a lot of good loot here, I think. Whoops. Like we've probably made 100 coins. Like we've almost paid for armor.
See a butcher went on big.
To be a butcher? Sure. Why do you have to be big to be a butcher? You become the little butcher.
Whoa. Stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous.
Rum and supper.
Did you see what he said? He said, whoa, stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous. Oh, man. That's funny.
Me wives miss me.
Plural? What are his tattoos? I love how the sailors have all these advanced tattoos. Let's see if we can go look at one. Like he has these spider webs on the back of his legs. He's got the ladies on the back of his calves. He's got these hearts. And then, oh, we're stuck. We're stuck on something. There we go. He's got like these like triangle spades running down the front of his shin. Ouch. His whole right arm is like blacked out. This guy here has, let's see. He's got this swirly pattern on the elbow. He's got a tiger on his left forearm on the inside. And back up. He's got this big, there we go. He's got this big like molted-eyed goat man. Something crazy across his whole back here. Like all the sailors have, I'll try and pull back here, have some like sweet tattoos. I think it's cool. Like we don't see these on the other ones, right? We've got some kind of monster lady with big feet, some kind of like barbed wire. I think this is like a, like some kind of like Black Death dude, right? With the big, I can't think of the name now.
Supper I never refuse.
Not a corpse mask, but a big. Ooh. Be funny if we loot this and they slam the door. Manuscript page, Superior Gordon. So we're actually consistently picking up. Where is it? Oh, hold on. We should slot something in, shouldn't we? Where is it? Let's see if we can't get rid of this stuff for a minute. We fought all of these? The Sarista, the Katakan, the Gale, the Akimar. We've yet to find an official higher vampire as far as we know. Okay, somewhere in the alchemy. There it is. We are finding like recipes for improved versions of things we already have. Very consistently, which is kind of cool. We don't like do a super great job of using them all the time, but like as far as like randomized loot goes.
Whoa. Stop flexing like that.
Something else I noticed on the docks. When's the last time we saw a soldier? We haven't seen a single soldier anywhere. Not just like, oh, they're not around. They don't even patrol here. That's something else that stands out to me. Can we go in this door? Locked. Okay. What's up, kid? Okay, sure. We'll just let the kids have their time here. I think we just met a young Harley Quinn. My goodness.
Reek's here. Time I went back to sea.
I like what that sailor said. He said, oh, it stinks over here. I want to get back out in the water, right? Time I get back to sea. Here's a new one, maybe. No way. This is where we're supposed to be going. The Rosemary in Time. The hottest spot or whatever. Bigger.
Good golly. A witcher.
I've had enough of living.
So in the books, by the time, you know, we're at the point where we are here in the third Witcher game, this kind of time frame. A silver ingot. Nice. Oh my goodness. Where did you come from? Witchers are kind of rare. They're kind of like seriously a dying breed. And it's very odd that someone would recognize us, like a young person, as the only people that kind of like know or think about our existence are quite a bit older. They would be like the village elders who'd be like, well, for this problem, you need a Witcher if we can find one if they're still around, you know? Like it's kind of like the boogeyman you might like try and scare kids with, right? Ah, Witcher will come, you know, if you don't do a thing, right? Like we're kind of like folklore at this point.
Granddad's sick.
Yeah, there's been actually quite a bit of good loot here. Locked door. But again, interesting.
Well, he says I talk too much.
Interesting, no guards. And also not as many gangs as you might at first
You need help.
Think I pissed me trousers.
expect. Okay. Vespula's laundry. Okay.
Nothing doing. Something reeks around here.
A lot of people are talking about a smell. Like there isn't normally a smell here.
Huh?
Okay, regular merchants. Go down this side here.
Flapping new Wraith tits, you're a bigger rag picker than me.
Excuse us.
Look.
Locked door. Some water in a barrel. Yeah, I think we've got to hit like
Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
stress. I think we kind of like.
Put you in on big.
I think we got to hit the end of things. I think this is about it. Okay, poster for Trish. I kind of wish once we read a poster it would change.
Life.
Okay, so a little bit of organized crime here with the King Beggar's henchman.
Tits, you're a bigger rag picker than me.
Okay. I think I kind of thought maybe we'd stumble into a quest or two, but maybe not.
Time I went back to sea.
Okay, let's rob this place. Gold and glowing, yes please. So we're mostly looting alcoholic beverages, I think, which sell for like 4 gold. Like it's not a lot, but we've definitely looted enough that like probably gonna have a couple hundred monies, like not 1,000, but good bit, which is probably worth having in our pocket, especially if bread, that whole chance to. Oh, this is a nice map. Interesting. This is a very nice map. This is exactly what I've been saying. Does this map look familiar? See the red section there? Here's our map. And that red section there is kind of like this river that runs here. And everything south of that river is considered controlled by Niflgaard to some degree or another. And everything north of the river is kind of no man's land. And further north where we are up here is where, oh, look, there's a quest around here. Okay, what is this? Something. Is, kind of considered Niflgaard controlled, Redanian controlled, the red, right? It's a little bit of a toss up on how you want to draw that line. As technically, I think where the Bloody Baron is, I think is technically considered a neutral territory, even if that's not entirely true. Even if the Bloody Baron fully intends to be, working with Niflgaard on things, definitely consider neutral territory. All right, there's actually a set of quests around here. Let's check this out. What's going on here? Hold on, before we do this, there's like that white circle. Usually means like there's a monster. Or there's a fight. Like it means combat usually. Just want to see what this is here if we can.
Save me. I'm dying.
So like right here. The other side of this locked door.
Come closer. Don't be shy. What will the morrow bring?
Hey.
Yeah, it is on the other side of that door. Huh.
Look.
Wonder how we get there. We're stuck on something. Oh boy.
Got so fucked up once. Blood came out.
Oh boy.
Right one.
Whoa.
Take a gander over
Why are you guys so spooky? One at a time, please.
Well met.
All right, we'll loop back around.
God, a Reaper's come for me.
The Reaper? No. We're not the Reaper. All right, let's see what's going on in this building that has all the suspiciousness. Oh, wait, hold on. Can we get in through this door here first? I'm assuming it'll be locked. Oh, maybe not. Does this connect to that building that has the... No downstairs. Okay, hold on. Ah. If we go up, we can get down. Like it'll connect. Nope, never mind. I thought maybe it would like connect at the top. Like there'd be like a through spot. All right, we're going down. Let's go see what all that hullabaloo is about. What the crowd is gathered for. These are like the first guard. Oh, elite guard. Never mind. These guys are super fancy. Merchant and another merchant. Hello.
What's the problem?
Another non-human. You're everywhere.
Silence! Now we'll do this quick. I've got a little witcher chore. You willing?
Little chores aren't usually worth the pay.
Well, this will be, don't you, Fred? Now just be quick about it. I've wasted enough time on these two pricks. They share a warehouse. Monsters cropped up in it.
Cropped up? On its own? You put it there. You meant it to rip my noodle off so you could get your paws on my goods.
Don't try to spin this, shorty.
I don't care who sick the ghoul or the strigger on who. Beast's got to be dealt with. That's that. So what'll it be, would ya?
We'll try and help kill a monster, as that's what we do.
Fine, I'll see to it.
I'll not have it. Non-humans, they stick together. These two are like to prove it's no ghoul at all, but my dear departed Nan.
I didn't get a good look at the mug, but now you mention it, it could very well be.
Shut it! Or I'll send inspectors to your storehouse just as soon as the monster's dispatched.
That won't
Boom.
be necessary.
That is the...
Kill monster. Okay. Trying. Is it a real monster? Sure looks like one. A little necker. Silly guy. Little sad that that was the outcome.
Strange. Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone. Someone kept it in a cage. Doors were sawed through. That's why it escaped.
Wonder who put a necker in a cage, huh? Someone did.
Wide, deep print. A dwarf?
Uh-oh. We have a wide boot print from someone who is heavy. So I made a deep print. Anything else stand out to us while we're in here? I don't think so. Here we go. Mr. Elite Guard.
So, you take care of the beast?
Yes.
Yes.
I knew ironing which would be quickest. So, figure out how it got in there.
There's a cage.
Found a cage. Someone had kept a necker in it. Bars had been sawed through, though.
So someone wanted it to escape. Which one of them did it?
The dwarf. We don't actually know which one of them did it. The man could have hired a dwarf to do it. It could have been a big man with a wide shoe. Could have been the dwarf. But based on what Geralt said here, he said, ain't probably a dwarf.
Think it was the dwarf.
What? Rubbish. Tripe. Why the hell would I do that?
Seems plausible this racist got under your skin.
But
that's enough. Here's your pay.
Thanks.
You come with me.
Bummer.
Pray.
Yeah, not a happy ending there. Does this connect through? 60 crowns. Wow, that was actually... Oops. We go through this house? No, locked. Yep. Let's not get too stuck. Oh boy. That was actually like very worth doing. We've done like substantially more work for 60 crowns before. Huh, just a little weird dead end alley. The other side of it? Nothing. Okay. Some barrels. Locked door. Okay.
So much work.
Tell me about it. I mean, who's gonna help me carry and sell this loot? More King Beggar henchmen. A lot of wires. That's this warehouse we were just in.
Look.
Trying to loot this one. There it is. Things. This is a market, but we can't actually interact with the
I'm sick and tired of these roads.
the merchants here. As I walked up to each of them and like, it's where I've like slapped the interact button, but it doesn't do anything.
Any needs, master?
Nope. Okay.
Just don't
The necromancer and witch Philippa Allenhart has been declared a public enemy. Yikes. Kind of crazy. These are all individual, like, loots. We got them all. There we go. Can we go in here? Nope. Okay. This one? Hi.
Hey, master.
Okay. Nothing happening. Locked door.
Awful pale you are.
What's this about?
What's going on here?
I can handle this.
Shut your trap.
What if you just walk away?
Get lost.
Who told you to butt in, eh?
Huh?
You all right, darling?
This masquerade. Just not a good idea, I don't think.
See what you've done? He's broken character now.
I think I'll be on my way.
I should think so.
They're running some kind of a scam, right? Or the one of them like tries to like trick you into doing something and the other gets your stuff somehow. I don't know exactly what the scam is, but it feels like a scam. Why can we not loot this one box? Seriously. Of all the things we've like tried to climb and get to, this was not one of them. I wonder what the different outcomes are for that interaction. Like, I bet there's a very good possibility that you could end up like losing your shirt. Huh. Yeah, I think we've come full circle. We were here for the like the quest for the blade from the bits, right? To get our master sword dude. All right, I don't think the docks have a whole lot more going on. I could be wrong, but kind of feels like we've like run the corners on them. And it was good to see like the differences. Oh. Differences in just like sides of the city. So we're not supposed to climb that. Whoop. It's a weird sound. It's like I don't know, like branches like scraping, like tree branches scraping against stones. Huh. Well, I think that's the docks. We've come full circle. Look at this. The gods have heard the land's cry. Its people's long await is over. King Radovan will save the north. Will he now? Wowee.
What do you want?
And it's a big loop. That way's back where we came. I think we've done what we're gonna do. Cool. It's cool to see the different dock hands and the different. He's got these like little sword tattoos and like this little like poorly drawn kraken, which is the name of that band from earlier, if you're wondering. I don't know. I think Novigrad is a cool spot. I think it was good to hang out at the docks for a little. Look at the guards here. Kind of starting to separate like the town from you know, the docks over there, huh? Trying to make sure we sell this stuff to him that we're not actively involved with here. Is this sword better? Just wanted to tell me what this is. There it is. Not better. So picking up that blade from the bits was just a really good decision. So for comparison, we can repair everything we have for 59 gold. And then if we go over to shop and we sell him these for a total of 84. So we could have repaired our gear with this, but we make more profit paying to repair our gear and then just... Ooh. We make more profit having him repair our gear and selling him the repair kits, which is kind of wacky, all things considered, I think. Let's go find Dandelion. Last we heard, he was at the Rosemary in time here, which is, look, these bandits just keep spawning in here. can't jump. See the three of them down there? I think they get like in a fight. Let's see what they're up to. There we go. Gonna make him fight. There we go. Come on. Got him. All right. Good work, us. I guess they're just waiting here to get us. Because everyone panics and they're like on the other side of this wall. Don't know why. Free loot. Who cares? What is this place, by the way? They just stand here?
Ow!
Yeah, I thought this was like a tavern or something. Huh? Just a little city entertainment.
Get off.
It's cold, it's rainy, we're wet. See if we can find something to dry off. All of our clues very clearly say that Ciri is not in Velen to the south. She is not in the islands of Skellig. But there's a possibility she is somehow in Novigrad here. So this is the Rosemary and Thyme, which is apparently a brothel that was left to Dandelion in his will. Dandelion is probably our closest friend, and we'll see how things develop from here. It's probably going to be a little bit spicy. Locked door, of course, right. Yes, the locked door problem. We've met our match yet again.
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges.
Try again. There we go. Bit of a mess. Looking like a barn in here.
You're out in the nick of time, as always. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Looking for Ciri.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Search the ground floor for clues. Okay. Well, obviously one of these is glowing bright red.
Ah, a note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot.
Oh, there's a stash tab in here.
Ecstasy, imbibing
Awesome.
nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Okay. So one thing that stands out to me here is this painting. My goodness.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern.
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Gotta admit. All right, what's this say here?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Okay, what else stands out here? Glowing book, we'll go there next.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Well, he's starting to look like he actually wants this place to be successful, not just like a barn.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Maybe one of them has a clue? Maybe he's just I don't know, on a long weekend with a lover.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Okay, sure.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
He'll be next door. Well, if nothing else, we have a stash tab here. Character added Zoltan Chevet. Can we talk to him?
Oh, don't just stand there. Get out, pal.
Hold on. Read the... Wait a second. Zoltan Chevet? Gwent. Everything is Gwent. I've got this guy. Look. Here he is. Very nice. This is one of the first cards we got. I forgot about this guy. What's this, to read something?
From the finest vineyards.
Oh my goodness, get off of here.
No one knows the fruit of the fruit of the vine.
Okay. Hey, we leveled up to 20. Let's put on our new armor. Wait. Let's read this first, have the dialogue, and then put it on our new armor if we can. There it is. Okay, there's a Rose, a Molly, a Vespula, a Marabella, a Lahil or something. Okay, good enough. Zoltan?
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Oh, okay, everyone. We'll start at the bottom and work up.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Okay, how about Vespula?
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
And Rosa?
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
Whoa.
Yes. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
What? Okay. And this Marabella.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
And Molly.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Valette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
I guess that's good to know.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Okay, well, one of these people might know where Dandelion is, or at least has a clue to his whereabouts. Can we loot? Letter from Fran. Oh boy. Dandelion. Dandelion is a bard, right? And just to reiterate the whole, here come the spoilers. He is not just a bard. Dun, da, da, da. He's also competent. Hidden behind incompetent. He's actually just so happens to be friends with, Geralt here, who's quite literally a legendary hero who has done some legendary things. And because of that, Dandelion has written some very famous songs that are sung throughout the land. He's actually, probably almost as famous as we are, if not more so in some places where, he looks like a bard, right? So like anyone could be Dandelion until you meet him. But we look like a witcher, like we stand out. We've got the two swords, one silver, one not. I think in the books, though, Geralt leaves his silver sword on his horse, on Roach, right? And I think the other thing that's like different is Geralt is like not like human shaped. He's humanoid, right? 2 arms, 2 legs, etc. But I remember there being like a description of him being like unusually lanky. Like he was some kind of like marshwiggle looking dude, and he tended to like wear a cloak to kind of blend in better. Maybe I'm completely misremembering that, but ignoring the cat eyes and everything else, right? Like the slitted pupils, we stand out. We are a witcher. We are from a distance visible, visually different. And it's kind of my understanding that, Dandelion being a bard, I think that's everything here. That he doesn't stand out quite the same way. I just want to make sure there aren't any more clues that could possibly, like a door here, locked. Okay, could possibly like get us over there. All right, so it looks like me and Zoltan are going to run down the 5 who's he wants. So he's got 5, we've got 5, and one of them. Second. What was this again?
The faculty of Oxenford University.
The title of Master of the 7 Liberal Arts.
Pancrats. Viscount de Letenove. The title of Master of the 7 Liberal Arts.
There we go.
Walking about all
All right, let's look at our map here. Let's talk to Vespula first. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's see what she knows.
You'd normally pay for
Maybe
that.
nothing, or maybe quite a lot.
Maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Hopefully, one of them has a clue. Is right now, this is our last, best, and only
Junior claims you agreed to pay him more.
junior horse son.
And couldn't agree is that there'd be a war now, could we? My custom's been cut in 4.
Quite a coincidence. That's why I aim to do to you.
You're kidding me, right? It makes no sense.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
That's not protection. It's quite the opposite.
Stupid wench. What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
You just made it our concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King Beggars.
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
This is not a long-term solution.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Yes. When did I take him out?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women...
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Why did he ask you questions about some other washerwoman?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
I feel like this is actually a pretty good lead.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Interesting. It looks like they want us to go just across the way here next. That's fine.
Ring a bell?
Not really sure the value of laundry. Oh, cool. The whole organized crime thing, Cleavers, it just does not... Like, okay, here's the thing. She runs, what, this wash house, okay? And she's like, hey, look, I pay you 10 coins, you don't beat me up. Okay, the end. Her. I have 75% less customers. Why do you think I can still pay you 10 coins? And next thing you know, they're just beating you up. Well, you don't have it. You don't have it.
One glance tells me all I need to know about you.
Yeah, what does it tell you?
Bugger off.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial. Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Well, that elf was not very helpful. Not intentionally, but we know that Dandelion had a conversation with the elf in regards to, alchemy, chemistry, the ingredients and the combination of them and whatnot. Like, it wasn't super helpful, but at the same time, we know where Dandelion is not, and that is half of finding where Dandelion actually is. So hopefully one of these next individuals has a better clue for where he might be. Wow, there's like an actual tree in house they just planted right in the city. Let's see what this place is. Bring your children to Maribella's school. They will learn to read, write, and respect the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations. Your generosity is what keeps us going. Oof, I understand. Brutal. Okay. Well, let's do our best here not to be too disruptive if we can help it. It's over. It's over. Oh, boy.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Oh, boy. What do we do here? Let's save these kids from themselves. We can't wait. You know how boring it is. This will be they're going to talk about this for the next 2 years. Remember that one time a Witcher showed up to class? No one's going to believe it.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
Yeah. This is grand!
You shan't disappoint them, will you? So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecherous?
It's a rumor.
It means that due to our mutations, we have an overdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher, the witcher says, "What'll you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want." So the witcher says, "Heh heh heh. Then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all." And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
I feel like we've been set up.
Is it true witches kill kings?
Don't believe rumors.
Don't believe everything they say about witchers.
What about animals? They don't like you. My mum says animals don't like bad folk. Tomcat ever hiss at you? You stole many kids.
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Oh, come on.
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
I feel like they had good questions, and
So
we
please
did
do
not
tell
do a
me,
good job answering
Why are you
them.
here?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
He did write a poem about you.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in.
Oh my goodness.
The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Yeah, we don't know anything about poetry. Let's not even go there. You seen Dandelion again soon?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Okay, then.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Well, guess we go talk to Molly. Let's just check the chest. We're not taking anything here. All right. Let's go talk to Molly, I guess. Fungus.
Hey, not like that.
That's right. Fungus. This is the one place in the whole, like, massive city. Look at the city. All kinds of nasty city stuff. And the one, like, regular house in, like, tree and stuff. Interesting. All right.
They let in rabble, and now decent folk.
Let's see what's going on here. Jesus. Uh-oh. Is this the Nilfgaardian ambassador? One of them was, right?
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Oh, okay.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep.
No way. This
Surely
guy.
This is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Why is it surprising? We've met. What more is there to say?
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir.
Huh?
Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Sure, why not?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
I don't know what we're getting into. I feel like it's a setup. Like they obviously didn't know we were coming here, but they did not need to know we were coming here to see an opportunity and try and take advantage of it. We're at the Vagelbunds estate. Where are we now?
We've arrived.
This is a pretty serious setup.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
What do you know?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
And Molly.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
I guess we wait.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvrand's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
You know what? I don't know. Let's go for it. Let's race, dude. Sure.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Oh, jeez. I wasn't ready. Oh. How about we ride the Zerrikanian? Why not?
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
So should we have picked the Nimrod? Oh, this is not going to go well. No, I'm not ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Faster.
Oh boy, stamina's going to be an issue in this. Wonder if we can cheat somehow. I do not want to lose this Nilfgaardian general, dude. Just feels like it'd be a great insult to our honor to be tricked into this by, like, whoever tricked us, you know?
Speed, the rush of air.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah. I just think for some reason it's important we win this race. This, what's his name? He's like, I'm the master rider. I'm the best. All right, we've got to knock him down a peg, you know? Oh.
Take it easy.
We never have to do that again. I'll be happy.
A beautiful victory.
Thanks.
Where's
For
Molly?
whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Thanks.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Portly?
And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Portly. She called her the portly young woman. So portly, you know, by definition, right, is someone who is somewhat fat. You might not think they're overweight or out of shape, but they're definitely someone you look at and you're like, oh, they're sturdy. That's one stout person. So this is a 50 stamina horse saddle. We had a 45 stamina horse saddle. We had an enhanced racing saddle. And this is a superior racing saddle. Very nice. 7 pounds. I wonder if that matters. This one was 6. It's 1 full pound more, but 5 more stamina. Okay. I would not look at this person and go, oh yeah, they're super sturdy, a little fat. No. Come on. That was like a put down for no reason. Like, she's mean.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
Yep, totally. That's me. I'm the one.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Whose sister? What was the last conversation you had with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Huh. I don't think Dandelion has a sister, by the way.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Huh. Well, I guess thanks.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Okay, then. Well... where we are, by the way. Okay. So we're up here. Interesting. Let's let the old boy know that we are ready to head back, I guess. We can. There we go. Excuse us here.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Nice. The end?
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Oh. Oh, he's just sitting here. Wonder if we can talk more with Morven here.
Ah, Geralt. What can I do for you?
Does he play Gwent? He does not. How are things at the Imperial Court?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor, and knows the opposition, knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
An Empress needs an Emperor. My father will ensure the right man. I wonder if he's trying to marry Ciri. What is going on here? My goodness.
Farewell.
Morven Voorhis here. Can we actually, like, interact with the captain of the guard? What's up, Valette?
So? Step away, Witcher.
Step away, Witcher. So?
Step away,
Okay, okay. I mean, this has to be, like, kind of a miserable job. Just to be in all this armor and stand here all day. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, maybe you don't want to be a peasant in the field, but darn, like, they get to move around, not just stand in armor all day. Just really quick. Grab what we can while nobody's looking. The opposition in Niflgaard. Sure, whatever. I think we've read that a few times. I also think there's a monster down in these sewers. Oh, I think we could actually go down there. I think we even have a contract for the sewer monster here. Do we go for it before we talk to the last one? Oh, you know what else we forgot? We've got new armor. I forgot we're going to try this on. Gloves? Yeah, gloves are fine. Okay, boots. Boots are fine. Pants? I can live with that. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. I'm really scared about the top. Here we go. Oh, don't like it. I don't like that. Not a fan. I'm not in love with like a robe down to our ankles. Maybe if we were like in some really cold climate. I don't think it's a bad looking set of gear, but it looks like it's something we would wear if it was like really cold and we were like riding a horse. Like these are like chaps almost. I don't like this top. I much prefer to have like that armor on, even though this is like a significantly better piece of gear. I want some metal, something serious between me and, even though like I got it. Like, this is not better. This, I think it's called the Warrior's top. I am much happier having like, you know, this big, where is it? There we go. Metal shoulder pad, metal arm, metal, you know, metal over our core. Even though like I got it, it's just visual. I like that better. So we'll keep the bear gear on because it looks pretty sporty. Feeling pretty fresh. Their boots, their pants, their gloves. I think these are good. But we're going to keep on our warrior top because I like the look. Okay. Hold on. Before I completely get super lost in the sun, we had a contract in Novigrad. I think it was Novigrad, like the sewers. I think we had like 2 or 3 sewer contracts. Oxenfort Forest, Thief, Door Slamming, Deadly Delight, Lord of the Woods, White Lady. Maybe we completed it. Ah, well, let's keep going towards Rosa here. This is apparently the last one. Oh, these guys are going to stop us, aren't they?
All the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Writhing and slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
It sounds like it might have been an acrobat.
That could have been Dandelion.
Both misses are fond of freaks.
Whoa. Excuse us here, fellas.
Civilization ends at this camp's boundary.
Whoop.
What do you want?
We are the new sword instructor.
Rosa Atra is expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Okay.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
He just looted a plum?
Downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wonder if we get in trouble for going up the steps. Ha ha ha! Hopefully not. Fish. Who keeps fish in a chest like this? Locked door. Raspberry juice, an apple. I mean, the whole house is full of food. Whoop! Surprise! What do we got here? Strawberries and a smoking pipe. Oh, he really just took off. She who knows. Yeah, not a whole lot going on here. His Imperial Majesty? Ooh, okay. The current Emperor here, right? He has trained his strategic brilliance and a singular vision to conquer the world. He rightly calls this not conquest, but salvation. Yes, the Emperor of Niflgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization, trampling the still warm body of his father's usurpers. The current emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms. One after another, the terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Brennan slowed the imperial army's march. A temporary peace took hold, but everyone knew the mirage would not last. Okay. Amir is using, that's the emperor, the peace to intensify his political efforts. Now all can see the results. Interesting. So this was a planned peace. Like this, like, lull in the fighting was deliberate so that he could destabilize the region more, apparently? Huh. Interesting. Oh. Uh-oh. Smoking pipe.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss.
Okay.
The ambassador's ire.
We will, we'll be very careful.
Follow me.
Uh-huh. We're following you.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Are we fighting? Are we not fighting? Are we fighting?
Pathetic.
Are we not fighting?
Damn it!
I'm confused.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's exciting about it?
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
You're not bad with the sword, but you're kind of a bully, huh?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
True. I'm looking for Dandelion.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? but you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Oh, okay. Let's get wrecked.
You're quick.
A rematch. No problem. We'd love a good rematch.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sure.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Whispering?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Var-Atra, the greatest mystic
Are they
maker
twins?
north or south of the Yaruga.
Dandelion mixed you both up, huh?
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Relax.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Tell me more.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Emperor.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Interesting.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Okay.
Changing subjects.
Tell me more about Dandelion.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Really?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Guess I should go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
I don't know. Sure, why not?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Okay. Well, the good news is we got some good intel, I feel like.
Okay, Swix.
And we got a... Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a, like a side gig, sure. I mean, we're always looking for work. You know, at some point, like, we are running out of monsters, it feels like. Other times it doesn't, but it's not a bad thing. I don't know. Skip to like 10 a.m. maybe. I mean, Dandelion's been missing a long time. We'll find him. What's the rush? Talk to the guard captain. Okay. I just kind of thought since we were here.
KSM?
What's new? Sure. So this is the ambassador. Ooh, anything good in here? Okay. Well.
Now they've got their new king, perhaps the Skelligers will calm down.
Interesting people are talking about the new king of Skellige. I like that a lot. Right? What shall become of Temeria? Royal lineage of the North. Ballads and hymns. Yeah, these are all like things that make sense to Pearls of Novigrad. No, the Pearl of the North. Novigrad. Okay. Yeah, like these are all like things that would make sense for a diplomatic report to the Emperor from Henry. Let's see here. So this report implies that the Northern Resistance, the Redanians, are running out of money and trying to take the money from the Church of the Eternal Fire. They know the church has the money.
These days, hair-brained all of them.
And everyone is in agreement that Novigrad is the kind of the last place to fight. And they don't want to siege the city. They seem to want to take it without like that type of conflict. Hello there, old boy.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Yeah, we're the fencing instructor, remember?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes?
Wow, good for him.
Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Temple Bridge. Okay. Yeah, very impressive. He remembered our name and made an effort to pronounce it correctly. Like, we very rarely meet someone who is, like, paying attention.
Right.
That man knows his role in his job, huh? Some strange man shows up with you know, some strange warrior, an armed man or whatnot. All right.
What do you want?
Where is this Temple Bridge exactly? I'm following the breadcrumbs, but... It's those horse sons. They're always after me. It's quite literally their first name. Is this really the most direct route here? I'm just following the breadcrumbs. I mean, it seems to be getting it done, but kind of a long way to go. Where exactly is this? Yeah, this was probably a fine way to go. It's not exactly super close. So, maybe Zoltan's got better clues. All we know is kind of what I said earlier, where Dandelion is not. And I'm kind of like, let's avoid that guy. He's probably looking for a fight or something. My goodness. Some dude with a shield as big as he is just standing on the road. Well, it's 10, 11 a.m. coming up to lunch, noon here. It's pouring rain.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Varatra said
And
that...
this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
You're using me for something. What is it?
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear me complaining. Now follow me.
I know what she wants, actually. Maybe she actually does know where Dandelion is. I doubt it. Like, this feels like something of her own kind of machinations, but it does seem like a mistake, the position she put us in, to dismiss her guards and then be like, okay, let's go, wink. I don't feel like I'm being seduced as much as I feel like I'm being tricked into something bad.
You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
As you wish.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Hey! Calm down.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
Okay.
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
Why are you so interested in fencing? And clearly she's interested in more than fencing. She's interested in genuine sword play and the art of putting the pointy end into the other person.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Sure.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
She's gonna run, dude.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset?
We are so dumb sometimes. She ran and turned to the right.
Rosa?
Go, 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 go.
Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
Rosa.
Can't be far.
Oh, man. I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, like, kind of stressful.
7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
The 7 Cats is like a establishment, you know? On one hand, like, I get it. Like,
Faster.
This is someone, wow, this is a fancy saddle. This is someone who is just... Uh-oh. You know, they're kept in a golden cage.
Aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
How about you just apologize and leave?
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Cobe. I shall remember those names.
Why?
When the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why Niflgaardian rule isn't more popular.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Consult with Zoltan. Fencing lessons updated. Thanks. Well, guess we go back and consult with Zoltan then. Let's actually see what this guy wanted. He was hanging out here. He had like a huge shield on his back. It's okay. Well, I mean, but twice? We're standing here. We must be in the way. All right, we'll move. Roach? Ah, Roach is just on a walkabout. Watched it. I'm not watched.
Got my eye on you.
Oh, I don't know. I get it. She's in this golden cage, but at the same time, if she wasn't born in the position she was in, I don't think she would behave the same way. Where is this guy at? Muggs?
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What is this exactly? I'm not understanding this.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
It will cost you.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
Dwarven document dilemma. Where was he actually mugged at? Just up the hill? Does everybody get mugged on this bridge?
Winds howling.
The winds are howling. This?
From now on.
He got mugged right at the gate? Weird.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
Can we follow the scent back to the same inn? Maybe. So this is the inn where I think we picked up a quest for a monster in the Oxenford sewers. I know there's a sewer monster somewhere. All right, hold on. Following the stink of this moonshine.
Good grief.
Excuse us.
My foot wrappings reek.
My daddy's a witch hunter.
Hello,
Chases
Gerd.
old crow.
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Really? How about you just give me the documents? I don't care, dude.
Give me the papers. You have to.
True. Definite.
Huh.
Waste of breath.
Yeah, I wonder if we did the wrong thing there. Can we actually get closer to that guy? A little bit. Oh, this is a whole different quest. There's 2 on this bridge. Man, this is how you get nothing done. We'll jump to the southern gate and run it up. What is this place? The guard? Huh.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Yeah, what is this
Oh,
place?
yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
Can I talk? Like, is there anything else you can tell me? People are afraid to go out at night?
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself,
Supervises.
Exactly.
I guess maybe we can hunt down your mystery beast that comes out at night. Sure, dude.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Someone else took a contract? Who?
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Okay. Has anyone seen this monster?
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
So no witnesses. Where do they attack at?
When do you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in his shed from time to time, that one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Oh. Okay, then.
Thanks. So long.
Well, let's really quick maybe come back to that. We got this dude his papers back. Not really sure what the truth is, but it's not our job to find it out. We were hired to get them, so we did. And hopefully that's kind of the end of it with the mugs here.
Well?
Found the thief who took your documents.
It can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg. And true enough, I'd been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? He weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
We've got your documents, even though you're the scoundrel.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's try and get back to Zoltan after we talk to the big boy with the shield. I just want to know what this guy's on about. Right here.
Stand and fight.
No, no, no.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
I don't really want to fight you, you wild man.
Don't have time to give you another lesson.
'Tis I shall give thee the lesson.
Wait. Now, the shield is kind of a pain in the butt, but...
Enough. I yield.
Okay.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Okay, sure, guy. We ran into him like... let's see. We ran into him... like right here. And he was like, I need to fight 100 men to prove the honor or protect the Lady Beautiful or something.
Why do you stare at me?
Wasn't staring, I was trying to talk.
Don't those swords poke you in the arse when you run?
That's exactly what I asked. She said, don't the swords poke you when you run? That's my exact problem.
Those swords is for humans.
The steel one. All right, let's just go. I don't really talk. Yeah, I had that same question. Do the swords poke us when we run? Let's go back and talk to Zoltan.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Who's on your back, peasant?
What do you want?
I just want to know who's on your back. These NPCs don't talk. That's fine. All right. So maybe Zoltan, like, got, like, a little better answer. But, I don't know. I don't know where Dandelion is. I feel like we have nothing to show for everything we did.